Okay, so we are back and about to head into the temple here, the Dark Temple. And again, let's see if we can get a nice view of this place from first person. Kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. I approve. Okay, let's go ahead and clear out some mobs on the way in there. I wouldn't mind getting one or two opportunities to bump up the scavenging skill a little bit. Salvaging skill. Which is, what is it called? It's called, yeah, scavenging. Okay, I had it right the first time. Okay. Here we go. Here's one right over here. It's convenient. Let's just go ahead and put some of these people out of their misery. Certainly feels appropriate for Haramander here. What are you? Okay, so you're whatchamacallit, a silver mob here. Okay. All right, that's good. We'll go ahead and grab this one, and then I'll start to feel a whole lot better about my scavenging going forward. Nice, level 18, okay. Oh, yeah, I did stop off and pick up some new threads, which I'm kind of digging. He looks a little bit more fashionable. Oh, I think somebody else grabbed the scavenging. That's okay. Not the end of the world. But yeah, I'm thinking we look a lot more like a military officer, which suits me fine. I like that look. I think it's appropriate here for Haramander. Not to mention the gear's a little bit better than what he was wearing, so we are plenty strong going into the Dark Temple here. As is evidenced by the ease with which we're mowing down enemies, although it hasn't been difficult really at any step of the way so far. Okay, good. We finally have somebody who lasted more than 2 hits. Okay, go ahead and grab that. Hello, I believe I told you to grab that. Okay. She's not listening to me. I feel like this has been a bug in the game almost since launch. It's really, there's a lot to like about the game. It's really kind of embarrassing that they haven't fixed some rather simple bugs that have been in the game for eons. All right, where am I headed here? I guess I have to go up this way. Clear out a few more of these folks. Alrighty. I'm not going to go backwards to pick up any scavenging resources. All I really care about is getting my skill high enough that I haven't fallen behind the planets that I'm on. That's really the main objective. At some point, I will probably want to be picking up resources. Okay. Had the right idea, charging forward. Didn't save him, though. And I've neither seen nor heard from Kaleo in ages. I guess maybe that's why she didn't bother to pick up the resource when I told her to. She's decided to go wander off on her own somewhere. It's a little bit frustrating. Okay, can I If I have her try to sell my gray items, does that mean she'll come back in a minute? Or will she go back to wherever she was, which is who the heck knows? Because I may not need her right now, but I'm definitely going to need her once I get inside the temple and start fighting some tougher enemies. If anyone is familiar with this particular bug and what the appropriate way to handle it is, please make a comment down below. I would certainly appreciate it. I suppose it's a possibility that I'm just misunderstanding something and it's not a bug, but that seems a little unlikely. Oh, hello, these guys are gonna not be real happy. Okay, Kaleo, are you coming back? There she is, okay. Well, that's an incredibly clunky way to bring back a companion. I suppose when you have more than one companion to choose from, you could always click on that. You could summon a different one.
Use all products only as intended.
Okay, what is this? This is a level 16, and we're currently using level 24, so I'm going to go ahead and sell the 16 there. Accumulated a little bit of inventory here of companion gifts that that are the product of my sending Kaleo on these investigation missions. Okay. I could have used my, what's this ability called? My escape, but it does have a cooldown, and that wasn't a terribly threatening combat, so I didn't bother to. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map here. We need to go all the way down the... Oops. All the way down the hall and to the left. Okay, we're going to use our newfangled ambush ability. Seems to work pretty well. No bonus objective. That's a little surprising for me.
You and me, getting good.
All right. Little bit further. Okay, so what is going to happen to us in here? We need to disable detonator charges, which I'm just going to assume are going to be guarded by some baddies.
Come on out, I'll show you my guns.
Really didn't get to take a good look here at my sniper rifle until now, so why are you putting it away? Yeah, it's not great. It's okay. There'll be better ones down the road. Alright, so we got to work our way around here. Shouldn't be too challenging. Let's go ahead and hit that. Alright, wow, that's already the bonus objective done. That was pretty quick. Disable the Explosive number 1 here. And numero dos. And if I can figure out where I'm going here. Take on the 3rd one. Oh, hello. Okay. He's done a little bit of damage to me. How interesting. Oh, okay. Cleo just kind of decided to sit that fight out, I guess. Or maybe her heals are on a cooldown and that's why she wasn't exactly keeping up on the heals. Let's see, is there anything else to... Okay, there's a person down here. Have we talked to him? Wounded terrorist.
You with the military? I heard the shots, but I wasn't sure. I can't believe you actually followed us in here. None of us are gonna make it back out, you know that, right?
Where's everyone else?
I know you're one of the terrorists. Tell me what's happened.
I'm one of the terrorists, all right. Like everyone you kill. That's why we decided to make a stand. To terrorize. I'm the last one. A dozen of us came into the temple and the rest are dead. Or gone. Same with you, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't need anyone's help, but I'm not going to brag here. So what were you hoping for?
You should have known you couldn't pull this off. What did you mean to accomplish?
To show the Empire what it means to fight for freedom. And we still will. You can shoot me now. You can save the power grid, preserve the Imperial lifestyle for a little longer. But there are other cells. They'll keep fighting.
Other cells?
What other cells are you talking about?
Other cells, other planets. This attack was just the tip of the iceberg. There's worse coming. But that's all you're going to learn. You can't stop me. You have to kill me. Shoot me now, Imperial, before the ghosts get into your head.
Okay, you're afraid of the temple. Violence isn't necessary. If you insist, kill him. Well, I was okay with killing him, but I'm not going to say if you insist. That's not how Haramander operates. So let me just say you're afraid of the temple?
You don't care if the ghosts get into my head. You're worried they'll get into yours.
Yes, damn you! That's not how I want to go. I saw what happened to my friends. I took comfort in the fact that I'd die when we took out the power grid. Have mercy. Kill me now before the ghosts come.
Well, he's a traitor, so I'm kind of okay with all right.
I'll make it quick.
Thank you.
Okay, return to Keeper. Wow, that was pretty quick. Okay, I guess there's no reason to stay in here any longer. I expected this whole Dark Temple thing to take a really long time, and I wouldn't have been able to append it to the end of the previous video because that was already so long, but maybe we'll be able to go a little bit into our next mission yet in this episode. It's a little bit less clean if I have multiple planets in an episode, but I can't have a 15-minute episode, that's for sure. Now, I do remember from my previous Imperial Agent playthrough, I remember the big event that I think is either going to happen now or sometime soon.
We've got wreckage coming down over the city. From that height and at that velocity, the collateral damage alone could cost millions.
If the reactor core was breached, the radiation damage will...
I don't care about the radiation damage, damn it. Get me security footage, communications logs, something we can use.
Shouldn't someone be celebrating our successful return?
All military channels are reporting in. The Dominator has been completely destroyed.
Fill me in.
What's the situation?
It's good to see you. There was a secondary target. Apparently...
Watcher 2, I still need confirmation. And you, Agent, get ready to move. We need everyone operational.
Sorry, sir. But there were over 3,000 people on that ship. Half of them civilians.
I'm aware of that. Do your job, Watcher 2. Run the numbers.
Lockdown procedures are in place. All traffic has been grounded.
Initial analysis is done. Cross-checking with the droids.
Getting conflicting reports from the Kaas City spaceport. Trying to sort it out.
Nothing could have survived that explosion. All sources confirm casualties are 100%.
Then Darth Jadis is dead.
Okay, so I remember this because it's a little bit hard to forget this. And it is pretty compelling stuff, I think, and it's probably a big part of what makes a lot of people like the Imperial Agent storyline. So I kind of hate the exclamation point on the tell me what's going on. If that ended with a period, then I would go with that. But since it doesn't, then I'm just going to go with what?
How's that possible?
There was an explosion aboard the Dominator. We're not sure about the origin, but it has to be connected to the dissidents. Darth Jadis was leaving on a special tour of the Empire. He brought military personnel, civilians, and Sith to his flagship as part of some grand vision. Now they're all dead.
What's our move?
How are we responding?
Standard planetary security procedures. No one goes anywhere until we say so.
Sir, we've got a starship trying to take off. Several dissidents from the watch list are aboard. Military squads are moving to intervene.
You'll blow the ship to pieces. I want the terrorists alive and I want their computer intact. You, Fixer, do we have any Sec-M units available?
What? I don't...
The Sec-Ms, the mouse droids. Find one and bring it back now. Whatever ordeal you went through in the Dark Temple, your recovery will have to wait. I need you in the field.
Okay, this is perfect. This is what we needed. We needed another mission to fit into this episode. So, understood. No problem.
I'm ready to go, sir.
One moment. Fixer.
I have the droid here.
Good. Agent, I need you to get to the city cargo port. There's a terrorist ship attempting to take off. Take the mouse droid and deliver it into one of the ship's maintenance conduits. With the droid aboard, we can disable the hyperdrive and download its computer contents.
I'm going to offer to board the ship.
Let me stow away. I'll handle the terrorists personally.
No. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's too risky. We do this my way. Get going. We need you to plant that mouse droid. Any conduit on the ship's outer hull should do. And when you're back, we have things to discuss.
Okay. That works well for me. And just going to continue to check to see.
Your business is with Keeper now, Agent, not me.
Okay. See if there's any opportunities for dialogue with Watcher 2. We're just going to basically say that Hairmander has an interest in her, but is pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Inept at figuring out exactly how to go about anything with respect to that. So he's sort of the opposite of a James Bond when it comes to being a Lothario. Okay. To the spaceport, which is just the next hop, skip, and jump over this way. Kind of nice already being the go-to agent for emergencies within Imperial intelligence. So, not that Hairmander's getting cocky exactly, but he's found his place in the world and in the agency. And I'm going to get lost if I don't pay attention to where I'm going here. Okay, don't really remember what this involves. Clearly it involves shooting some people. No surprise there. We need to kill 10. Okay, are you, yes, you are. You're a silver mob. Okay, that snipe did not do as much damage as I expected it to. She actually would have survived too. Maybe 2 ambushes would have been enough to do it. Wow. Okay, let's stand up from that. Okay. Yeah, having that automatic crit on the ambush is really quite nice. Alright, we gotta kill 4 more and then we'll worry about planting the bug. I don't know for sure whether you can finish the bonus mission after the main one is done. Okay, let's go ahead and do another auto-crit ambush. Wow, level 19. Okay, they come quickly. Alright. I'm gonna have to get this one too because I want to loot that body. Is she gonna knock me back? She is. It's okay.
We're getting good.
What is this? Distraction. What do I want to do with distraction? Interrupt. Let's go ahead and put this on my 7 key because going back to my WoW days, I used to always put the interrupt button on 7. Well, that was all very stealthy and all, but you'd think they might have noticed all of the corpses of their deceased comrades all over the hangar there, but... Okay, return to Keeper. Can we fast travel? Sure looks like it. Okay, so we're about to do the culmination of DK. I think we'll get our spaceship just after this.
Welcome back, Agent. Excellent work out there. Absolutely excellent.
The mouse droid has just sent the contents of the ship's computer, sir. I'll send the military to pick up the dissidents.
At least one thing's gone smoothly today. The worst seems to have passed, but don't expect to rest anytime soon.
So that was really ebullient by him when he told us just how really excellent our work was. That was kind of unexpected. I mean, it's true, of course, but unexpected. So how about I understand?
I'll be ready when you need me.
I know, and you will be needed. With Jadis dead, there'll be a mad rush to fill the power vacuum. We'll be fending off our own people with one hand and tracking down terrorists with the other.
Keeper, I'm receiving a transmission. Someone's broadcasting a holo-recording to the entire Imperial communications network.
Must be from the enemy.
The terrorists want to talk. I say we should listen.
Patching it through now. I'm going to try to pinpoint the source.
Citizens of the Empire, this is the Eagle. I'm here to tell you that our government is corrupt. When the Emperor signed his treaty with the Galactic Republic, we were promised a new epoch. Glory unrivaled since the first Sith dynasty. Instead, our Empire has suffered. Apathetic moths and wicked lords of the Dark Council vie for power, while our soldiers die over worthless planets in nameless star systems.
Typical consolidationist rhetoric. Watcher 2, keep trying to find a source for the broadcast. Everyone else start pulling up our files on the Eagle.
Who is he?
You've heard of him before?
We've been hearing rumors about the Eagle for years, but we never thought he could pull off anything this big. Another mistake.
Anyone who speaks out in favor of reform is kidnapped and tortured by Imperial intelligence. This must not continue.
The Ministry of Logistics reports that they can't jam the signal. Everyone in the Empire is seeing this.
A short while ago, a group of defiant revolutionaries destroyed an Imperial dreadnought. 3,000 people were aboard, including Darth Jadis, a Lord of the Dark Council. We chose to strike at Darth Jadis publicly so that every Imperial citizen would know the truth. The Dark Council is not invulnerable. We can effect change. We regret the sacrifice of so many civilians, but it was necessary. The Empire cannot cover up this momentous event. Imperial intelligence cannot silence our call to arms.
Get to the point, you piece of filth. What is it you really want to say?
Let's go with, I'm not going to say it's not a bad speech, because that would sound almost like sympathizing.
What do you mean?
Here it comes.
This is only the first step towards a better future. We have agents throughout the Empire preparing to strike again and again. We will not relent until our government chooses strength over weakness, unity over discord. We will continue to show the anger of the people. This is the Eagle. End transmission.
So, our enemy has a name. You think you can deal with that, Agent?
I can.
It won't be a problem, sir.
Glad to hear it. We've made mistakes today. We underestimated the Eagle. We were too slow to eliminate the dissidents. We assumed the Dark Temple was the sole terrorist target. But you performed above and beyond expectations. You showed you can handle these people, and now you're going to show us the way forward.
Well, I don't want him to be overly modest, and we're definitely not going to go with finally noticed, did you? So let's say, how do you mean?
Sir, I don't understand. What are you suggesting?
You are going to head our operation to dismantle the Eagle's network. You will locate and eliminate his terror cells through infiltration, manipulation, and assassination. I am assigning you a rank and designation as suits your new position. You no longer have a name. You will answer only to Cypher 9.
Thank you, sir.
I promise you won't regret this.
Congratulations, Cypher 9. You earned this.
Cypher 9, huh? Cute. But I think I'll keep calling you Agent.
With the rank comes certain privileges, including a degree of operational independence. You may recruit your own operatives, and you will be outfitted with a starship. Watcher 2, you will remain Cypher 9's liaison to base. I assume that won't be a problem?
No problem, sir. Glad to stay a part of this operation.
Good. Begin analyzing all reports on recent dissident activity. I want a list of possible terror cell locations within the hour. The Eagle says he's got agents around the galaxy. Assuming he's telling the truth, you're going to be doing some traveling.
Okay, I don't want to say sounds good. That doesn't fit Haramander. I don't love I can live with that, but that might be okay. Or I can say I'm leaving here already. Let's go with I'm leaving here already.
I was just getting used to Dromund Kaas.
Yeah.
You'll be back. Your starship is at the
Not great,
spaceport. It's been refitted,
but it's
and removed
okay.
from public record. Watcher 2 will upload likely activity centers for the Eagle and his network. Proceed to your targets as you see fit.
Anything else?
Any final instructions, sir, or is that all?
Be careful of these people, Cypher. Destroying the Dominator was no mean feat. Killing Darth Jadis was nearly unthinkable. But this is our job. Do whatever is required. And good luck.
Okay. Very nice. Another experience boost, which is a little bit crazy because we don't really need experience boosts. Plus, I've already got some stocked up. We're not really having any difficulty at all leveling. Let me really quickly talk to everyone who I can talk to. And I'm actually kind of tired of constantly seeing Kaleo disapproving of everything. So hey, Kaleo, why don't you go do a little job for me? I would appreciate that. Thank you. Goodbye.
Your ship is waiting, Cypher. Time to leave.
Okay. About you? Okay, what was that? He says, things are becoming very dangerous. Be careful in your travels, Cypher 9. Okay, thank you. This guy doesn't talk. Let's see if this guy does. Nope. Oh, she's got a thing over her head. Great.
Cypher 9. It's going to be a while before I'm used to saying that. Looks like we've got a moment of calm. How are you handling everything?
Yeah, my career is looking good, at least until I die, but that's not what I'm going to say. I'm going to go with... he's going to actually try to express a little bit of concern. A little bit of breaking of character for him. Let's see how this goes.
I was going to ask you the same question.
I appreciate the concern. Honestly, I don't know. The situation with the Dominator shook me. How is it that I can torture a colleague without feeling a thing? But 3,000 dead strangers is too much to handle?
Yeah, kind of. That's my reaction there, number 3. You tortured a colleague, but yeah, we're not going to go with that. Let's go with that's not strange.
After what's happened, it sounds like a normal reaction to me.
I suppose there's some small comfort in that. Thank you. Anyway, I shouldn't bother you with this. I've been monitoring you for too long. I'm starting to presume an intimacy that doesn't really exist.
Well, hey, finally we have our opportunity to do our very first flirt. About 10 chances later than I expected.
Presume as much intimacy as you like. I'm not going to complain.
Oh? What would happen then, though? Where would we end up?
I don't think I've ever done this. I don't think I chose intimacy, or flirting even, with her before, so I don't actually know what happens here. But what would happen? Where would we end up? Let's go with you tell me, because Haramander does not really know how to take charge.
Where do you think we'd end up?
How about my place? Imperial intelligence doesn't discourage its agents from bonding, after all, and that's all this is about. Bonding in the aftermath of a crisis.
Sure.
Creating a little good luck for a change, because after this, we're going to need to get back to work.
Right here in the office, huh? Interesting. Wasn't expecting that.
That was nice, Cypher. I'm glad we could spend some time together. But I've got reports to prepare for the Minister of Intelligence, and you've got to go. Our time's up.
Only for the moment.
I'll be seeing you, Watcher 2. You can't get rid of me this easily.
I suppose we'll find out. Take care of yourself.
Okay, so, this does remind me of something about this particular game, and I do realize that there are a lot of young people who play this game. But I do feel like it's a cop-out for BioWare to just handle anything in terms of actual, like, adult intimacy via nothing but two people make a reference to being intimate, walk off, the screen goes dark, walk back a minute later. I think that's all this game ever does. And to me, it just kind of feels like a cop-out. You know, that's love and intimacy and all of the emotions that get mixed up in having relationships is a huge part of storytelling. And again, I realize young people play the game, but I certainly think they could have developed it a bit more than they chose to do in this game. So that is a tad bit disappointing as far as I'm concerned. But it is interesting to see how Haramander's sort of exterior has a, let's just say it's a chink in the armor, maybe. Because not having gone through the story before, I have no idea. She might turn out to betray us later on or something like that. She did torture her colleagues, so that's an interesting line of conversation to follow up on sometime, if we ever have the chance to. I'll go ahead and resume when we get to the spaceport. Okay, so we're landing at the airport, and I'm just going to jump into first person here real quick. And let's stand back a minute here. We're going to give one last look here to Dromund, Kaas, capital of the Empire, and wonder if we'll ever be back, if we'll ever see it again, because we are heading into danger. But that little moment is all we are going to allow ourselves, because we have a job to do. So let's go ahead and go do it and check out our new spaceship. Always an exciting event.
Made out all right.
Okay, welcome back, Kaleo. Imperial Agent Hangar. We're in first-person mode because I want to get a first-person view of the spaceship. Or a cinematic view first, I guess. There we go. I do dig the Imperial agent ship. It's a nice looking spaceship. It's so nice looking that I'm going to go ahead and look at it again. Like so. Nice. Okay. Well, Kaleo, you happy that you joined me on this adventure? 'Cause onward and upward. And I think this will probably be... It's a little bit of a shorter episode, but after the really long one that we just had, it's a good place to wrap up. After we take off. I won't show this every time, but I do want to see it the first time. Oh yes, of course we have to meet the droid.
Greetings. I am 2VR8, factotum droid for this vessel. You must be my new master. Gentle, kind new master.
Okay, let's go with Keeper must have sent you.
A gift from my superior. Here to keep an eye on me, I presume.
My only directive is your satisfaction, master. Besides, my photoreceptors are not surveillance grade. I am programmed for a wide array of tasks, including but not limited to meal preparation, ship maintenance...
Haramander looks good in his uniform, I think.
Welcome aboard the X-70B Phantom, an experimental prototype resembling a luxury shuttle that conceals the combat capabilities of a heavy starfighter. You'll find all of the standard amenities, including your own private captain's locker for storing valuables. The astrogation console contains a constantly updated map of the known galaxy. Interstellar communications are accessed via the ship's holoterminal. Priority alerts that you may find useful are available from the Imperial HoloNet console. Lastly, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to issue new orders. Any questions, Master?
I'm ready for departure.
I have a mission to complete. Time to see what this ship can do.
Thank goodness you aren't deactivating me. I mean, good luck. I regret I am unable to offer you combat support, Master. Frankly, my chassis couldn't withstand the stress. However, should any errands arise that are beneath your superior status, please do not hesitate to call upon me. I function to serve you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on your bridge. It will program the proper astrogation coordinates and activate the engines.
Okay. That's that, and Pretty much, I guess, the standard dialogue that he always gives. Okay, so use the ship's holo terminal, but that will have to wait until next time. So as I was saying, thank you all so much for watching. Please feel free to leave comments down below. I do read them all, and I will see you in the next one.